Hey guys, Dragonzilla, King of the MUTO'S here. Yes, the Dragonzilla, King of the MUTO'S. And today, I want to talk about something that involves... Sorry about that. I want to talk about something involving DKOTM wife. Dragonzilla, King of the MUTO'S wife, that is. So basically, if you don't know who this person is basically a Dragonzilla glazer. Or at least that's what Isaiah has been telling me. But yeah, I get reports that, so how this all kicked off was Isaiah told me his account was being hacked. And this is all after the whole Barry shit, the stuff about me, saying I'm a pedophile and all that, He's 14. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But other than that, this was after that. And, I'm happy that he did it on my account. Like, he defended me, I guess. However, though, his original name was Goji68, I believe. 68. He was another channel, I guess, that, commented with... So how it started was he commented me, saying that he knew what was going on. And he was saying that he was supposedly sorry about everything that I've been through. And, and then, he made the community post. And then he said that he had proof of Isaiah saying the R word. So then I check the screenshots. And it looked, it did look like the name was the same. So that's kind of why I sort of believed him at first. But, however, though, I still wanted to, give him 25 days to send, an actual screen recording of the actual stuff, But he didn't do that. So, therefore, it's fake. It's fake. It's all just fake. So, there's just no, there's just nothing. He has nothing against Isaiah, Isaiah never said any of that, And yeah, sure, I didn't really approve of his decisions at the time. The whole situation that happened. It's over now. I didn't approve of his decisions. However, though, he doesn't deserve all the violence you guys are giving him. It could be one person, two, I don't know. But you guys can't be talking to people like that. Telling them to you're gonna kill their family? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? I never asked for that. Okay? That is the most fucked up thing to say about someone. Okay? I would never, ever ask somebody to do that. That is a terrible thing to say. Whoever that person is, you should be ashamed of yourself. That is a terrible thing to say about someone. He is a kid. A kid that wants to do films. A kid that really puts his time and energy in his films. And you're going to say that about him? About his family? Wow. I mean, I get that you're a fan of me and you were trying to defend me, but I never asked for this. I never asked for more violence in my community. No, I don't like violence in my community. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Alright? Dragonzilla's mine, or whatever the fuck your name is now. You can switch your name all you want, saying, oh, I was never here. I never said any of this. Well, you did. Alright? And you had your chance to walk away and just say sorry to him. But I advise you to say sorry to Isaiah right now. Okay? Say apologize. Because that is never something you should say to a kid. That is never something you should say. That is not okay. That is not okay to say to a kid. Alright? And yeah, sure, I guess I was a little mad at him at the time. But I wouldn't double down like that saying, oh, you should die and stuff, your family and all that. Like, no. That is, no. Absolutely not. That is a terrible thing to say about someone. Okay? Yeah, you guys can go check out his channel if you want. Subscribe, please. Subscribe to him. He's having a rough day because of the whole thing that he's going through. He's having a rough day, but I'm just saying, like, don't give hate to this kid. Don't give hate. Sure, there was a whole situation, but people can change. And you can too. But frankly, as for Goji68, it's just the most it's despicable. It's the most you can't change from that. That is a terrible thing to say about someone. Okay? I mean, yeah, sure, Isaiah might not be my closest friend or friend in general. I don't really know. Yeah, sure, he may not be as close, but still, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. All right? You should be ashamed of yourself, and you should get off YouTube. All right? I will not have my fans do that. Because, hypothetically, if someone I knew, like, let's see, Sura, Shark, or Kaiju, or Bot, I don't know. If any of them were to say that, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. But if any of them were to say that, I would confront them, all right? Because hypothetically, let's just say there's a situation going on, and then they just full on harass the person. That's not what I'm asking for, okay? I get that you guys were defending me for the whole thing, the whole situation. Go watch the video if you want. The whole situation. I respect that you guys like to defend me, I guess. However, though, you shouldn't go far to say, oh, your whole family should die. Like, that's not something you should say to someone, especially to a kid. A kid that has a big dream into, doing stop motions. Kind of like how I started out in life when I was a kid. All the way back in 2021. And yet, I still have that dream, But I'm just coming forward and saying that go spam report this guy. Get this guy off YouTube. This guy does not belong on YouTube. We don't need him. We do not need him. He is a terrible person. A terrible fucking person. And yeah, if you're watching this, Goji68, fuck you. Fuck you. All right, well, that's kind of my statement for the day, but I just want to say, Isaiah, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I know it's not my fault, but I'm sorry that one of my fans decided to, I guess, threaten you and harass you. That's never something I want my fans or my fan base or anyone to do. When someone is mad, violence isn't always the answer. Or it never should be the answer, especially on the internet. Unless, well, they killed your family. Because if someone killed my family, then, yeah, I'd be mad. However, though, that's not involved, Should never escalate to violence. Considering how many shootings are going on and, it's crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But that's my opening statement. Go subscribe to Isaiah. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace out. And God be with you. Peace out, guys.